Hi, it's Phil from Phil and Gold again. I'm continuing the series about making in this particular case, a gold ring from start to finish. We're nearly at the end now. We're just coming to the setting stage. If my assistant would like to pan across here, there's another one of the 3 series gold rings, or set of 3 gold rings here. I had a problem with the setting and I had to take it out, and I'm going to make a new one, so that's ready to solder into there. There's a diamond there, 3mm diamond, which will go into that little hole there between these 2 smaller diamonds. Hopefully I'll be able to get around to do that today. Okay, so we're going to work on this. And the first thing we need to do is to make sure that the stone is going to be stable and straight. I don't know if you can pick it up, but I've made sure by grinding it out a little bit, which is a complicated thing, so I didn't show you on camera. This little red stone, which is a garnet, is hopefully sitting fairly flush in that setting. So the first thing I'm going to do, by the use of one of these, which is a pusher, I call it. I made this myself from some tool steel. You can see it's quite polished. That's a larger one, and that's a smaller one. In fact, the other way around, that's the larger one, and this is the smaller one. So I will use the larger one. I've done that so it doesn't roll around. Also, it sits better. I don't know what's wrong with my word today. Sits better in the hand. Okay, so I'm going to go north, south, east, west, and just push it over a little bit. Okay, let's go. Right, can you see I've just turned that little bit of metal there? It's very difficult. I'm not the best stone setter in the world, but I can normally get back okay. So I'm pushing and rocking a little bit. Okay, the thing I'm using here is made by a company called GRS. It's very, very expensive, but it's a godsend. Okay, so you can move it this way, you can move it this way, you can move it all sorts of ways, and you can lock it down if you want. So I have got north, south, east, west pushed in a little bit. Now I'm going to fill in the holes. Hope you can see. It's incredibly nerve-wracking. But it seems to be going okay so far. So if I can show you, come around here. My thumb is on there as an anchor, and it's also, the tool is against my thumb. Okay, and this finger is just pushing it, and the power comes this way through the hand. Okay, where have we got to? About here. Okay, it's not too bad. So what I'm doing is I'm just working my way around the stone. You don't want to do that too often. Okay. So now I'm going to use a special file. You can see there's no teeth on here at all, but there is on here, which means you can get in and do a little bit of filing if you want. Not sure that I actually need it, to be honest with you, but let's have a go. Now, even though there's no teeth on here, you often make a little mark that will come off. That's why I don't highly polish my jewellery before it's set, before the stones are set. Okay, so now I'm going to try... I'm not going to try that at all, that's horrible. Right, so get back to it. It's always a good technique, I hope the camera can get in here, to do one side and then the opposite side and so on until you're absolutely sure that the metal is right round the stone. Okay, that's not too bad. Let me see if I can get in here. Okay, I just have to reach around the camera person, excuse me. Okay, these are shop bought. The other ones I make up myself, but this is shop bought because I like the nice crisp edge. Okay, now we need to get rid of these scratches, which I naughtily put on there. As I've said before, and I probably will say many times again, the golden rule of jewellery is do not put marks on your work, because you have to get it off. And it's a lot harder to take a mark away than it is to put it on, I can tell you. Okay, that's looking quite nice. Right, now I'm going to change these glasses for my headset so I can look a bit better. Look at it a bit better. I don't know what's wrong with me today, I can't speak properly. Okay, so I'm just going around the edge of the setting with the corner of the pusher. I'll show you if I can. That's looking quite nice. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is, if that is the edge of the metal and the stone, so the stone's this side, the metal's this side, I'm actually going along with the corner of the pusher, just running my to a round. I know this is straight and not round, but anyway. It's just something I found out for myself that works quite well. So, let's just have a look at that. Yep. I think a bit more. Okay, let me just see in here. That's quite nice. Okay, I think that will probably do it for now. Needs a little bit more clean up and then we'll go and polish. So for now, this is Phil from Phil and Gold saying bye-bye.